Hey guys, I'm doing this again, and let's go. This episode was pretty interesting since Purple Gaze and Dark from the 12 Central Discord server, which I'm in now, had to host due to Carrie being busy at the BFDI/II meetup. Also, Carrie in a backwards hoodie, OMG. First things first, the prompt for EWOW 4. The prompt was choose a word, then write an acronym for that word describing the opposite of that word. This one was actually pretty easy for me. I just chose a word and looked through the dictionary for good words for each letter. My final response was wealthiness or richness that harbors lavishly expensive sapphire sanctuaries. Now let's see how I did. A drum roll, please.
This is a drum roll.
I got 1,661st, the second best that I've done yet. So, out of everyone, the top 3 responses were from, surprisingly, an underdog was the top response out of all of my alphabetical leaderboard page. And that was Vince the Silly Goober, who got 1,342nd despite getting last place in the very first one and then DMPing for the rest of the game. They got 1,342nd with inoffensive, idiots nonchalantly obstructing friends, furiously exclaiming nefarious, slanderous, indecent, vicious explanations. And second place was Viewer Like You, whose acronym was elimination. Extended life? Indeed. My ignorance never affected the inevitable outcome. Neat. And third place was Vileplume Esperantis with happiness, hopelessly accepting pain, pessimistic isolation, never exiting sorrowful suffering. I was the 4th best, but I guess that's not really what I'm doing now. I'm not doing top 4, I'm doing top 3. And surprisingly, the front runner from the first 2 episodes, Viclo, was on the exact same ranked leaderboard page, since we were 7 places away from each other, which is very surprising. I got a score of 62.99%. And a standard deviation of 17.29%. And this time, only 11 people voted on me. As of now, my path, as you could call it, in alphabetical notation has been B, 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 B. If in alphabetical notation, B means you have no change, because I have not prized or lost a life in the entire season. Now, let's move on to acronyms and the people who did not participate. There were 4 people who did not participate, and that was Videos Ya, Vil, Villager Glaggelpedia, and VinCactus. And nobody gained a life. 7 of us were just safe in general. That was Viewer Like You, View Pie Holder of the Pies, Viclo, Vileplume Esperantis, me, Vincent33, and Vince the Silly Goober. And 6 of us lost a life. And coincidentally, all of the people that lost a life got out this round, and that was Videos Ya, Viewer 2012, Bikaka, Vil, Villager Glaggelpedia, and VinCactus. And the one with the highest average rank is obviously Viclo, with an average rank of 1,084th. And then in second place, I think, is Viewer Like You with 2,437, and I'm in third with 2,597. And the one with the most votes out of everyone that's alive is Vil with an average of 19 votes per round. But they DNP'd in round 3 and 4, so that's just from the first 2 rounds. Not a very good statistic. So, coming into round 4, in total, everyone was 10,321 contestants. And that number nearly halved after 4B, which was 5,690. Now, I've got this picture that shows everybody in order from highest ranking to lowest ranking. And that bottom layer of people with the tombstones, that's all the people that got out, including in 3B. And on the top right, all those little tiny pictures of the people that got out, I'm going to put those on my Booksona in the next episode. Oh, I already did it. here's the finished product. Then we've got the confessionals. No, not confessional. Obituary. Vin Cactus's best words were, "I've been 10 for so long. This can't be right?" Which was also their last words. And for Vil, same thing. Pod racers because our mouths are going to become a Star War for both. And then Villager Glagopedia, their best words were, "Oh, second season? Well, new season, new me. Let's obtain wisdom." And their last words were, "There are many speculations, but it's kinda up to you, viewer." Then Videos Ya's last and best words were, "The EWOW heaven is a paradise whose angels speak using EWOW," which I assume means that they speak using 11 words of wisdom. Vikaka best words were, "How odd, I'm not even ready," and their last words were, "Having a pretty poopy year," which is an acronym for happy. And then Viewer 2012's best words were, "We are definitely feasting on Coiney's Peapods after this evening," and their last words were, "Saving pasta and getting help easily to take interaction." And here I've got a picture that shows all the confessional and subtitles and lives. So with the most lives, you got Viklo, who's at 5 lives. I don't think that they're going to be out until at least 10B. Then you got second place, third place, and fourth place. You got me, Viewer Like You, and View Pie, Holder of the Pies. And in fifth place, the fifth best out of everyone is Vileplume Esperantist, who has 2 lives. And then you got Vincent33 and Vincent Silly Goober, who still have 1 life. Everybody else on this page is out, but they had an option to submit a confessional. One of those people that got out but submitted a confessional was Viewer 2012, who is the first armless TWOW contestant ever. And they said, "It's a me, a Mario. He didn't steal a liver. And I'll be..." And then I wasn't able to see the rest of it. Viewer Like You is the eternal observer. View Pie, Holder of the Pies is the basis of the pastry industry. Vikaka is the silliest of the sillies. And Viklo doesn't have a subtitle, but they do have a confessional. They said, "Wow, this prompt was hard." I disagree. The prompt for EWOW 5 was hard. Then you've got Vil, the Acid Runner, Vileplume Esperantist, the Chronically Online, and they said, "As I expected, there went my first life. Sigh." Then you got Villager Glagopedia, the guy on Glagopedia, and my subtitle was The 11th Soul, but as you can see, I still got that green and purple one. And my confessional was, "My new book Sona represents fallen EWOWers on the same leaderboard page as me," but it got cut off as well, and it's not there, so I guess nobody knows that, unless one of you 20 people that are on the same leaderboard page as me are somehow watching this video. That would be crazy. Then you got Vincent33, a gray book, no controversies here. Vin Cactus is Vin Cactus, and Vincent Silly Goober is the V of the Sun. I don't know what that says. And they said, "I'm on 1 life. I think I will be gone soon." And luckily, they survived.
EWOW 5A. It's a thing.
Well, anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.